We have 2 months until Christmas. Yeah, Joshua, I've got to pay $300 on the 15th when I go have an impacted tooth that grew underneath my teeth and it's sitting on the nerve. So that's taken away from my extra money this month. How you doing, Matthew? And so, well, no, Joshua, this is an extra tooth. I guess it's like an impacted wisdom teeth. I lost my teeth once I had cancer, but this tooth has turned itself around and it's on a nerve. It's on the nerve. Yeah, it hurts. That's why I really wasn't doing a lot of shows. I got my pain pill, and my friend told me to get this type of stuff that I've been putting on my gums. And so then I've got to go like to Orland Park to this dentist to get it here. It's like a 30-minute drive. Well, but anyway, y'all, they coming for Madea. When Cat Williams said 2024 was going to be the year of exposing, boy, I'm telling you, it's been something else. And again, this is Hollywood business, but you know, we can take Hollywood and you can apply it to everyday life. They might be in their own world in Hollywood, but we still have to look at the facts that a lot of this behavior that's going on in Hollywood is happening right now in families, communities, jobs. They're just on a higher paid level. That's all. Okay. So they coming from a deal. Now, I could remember running up to Chicago to all the Tyler Perry plays, which was priced so reasonable. And then I could remember when he started raising the price of his tickets. And I'm like, oh, Tyler Perry done got beside himself now. He charging this much for his tickets. Now, did some of y'all ever question Tyler Perry wearing a dress? He played Madea good. You know, he was with the woman. She had a baby by him. Uh, you know, things that make you go, you know, they do things to throw people off. But without further ado, let me show y'all this. Uh, you know, I can't make this stuff up. I'm just reporting the news. Tyler Perry said everybody was going to be exposed. And boy, like I tell everybody, the floodgates of hell have been opened between the current administration letting all of these migrants come over here, between everybody being exposed in Hollywood. Like, whoo, the floodgates of hell, everybody's being revealed. Everybody and everything. All of this evilness. What they're doing to children. So, here we go.
And it involves none other than Tyler Perry. But what's this all about? Stick around as we unravel the story behind Maxine's monster, surviving Tyler Perry, and the allegations that could change everything. In recent news, we learned that a documentary is in production that aims to shed light on alleged victims of Tyler Perry. This unauthorized series has stirred quite a bit of controversy, especially considering Perry's immense success and influence in the entertainment industry. But why now? And what are the implications for Perry's legacy? Let's dive into the backstory. Just last year, Tyler Perry was in the spotlight for attempting to acquire Black Entertainment Television alongside Sean Diddy Combs. Both billionaires were vying for what would have been a groundbreaking deal. Fast forward a year, and while Diddy is now facing serious legal troubles, a documentary is set to target Perry's reputation. The documentary, Maxine's Monster, is a play on Perry's own documentary, Maxine's Child, The Tyler Perry Story. The upcoming series promises to reveal alleged accounts from individuals who claim to have been wronged by Perry, potentially painting a darker picture of the mogul. But here's where it gets interesting. Many of the prominent actors mentioned in the documentary, like Christian Keys and Alfonso Ribeiro, have not made any public accusations against Tyler. As the production progresses, Perry is not standing idly by. He has enlisted top-tier legal representation, aiming to shut down this project before it hits the airwaves. His legal team is reportedly prepared to take significant action against anyone involved in the documentary. Could this turn into a legal battle of epic proportions? Wendy Williams recently discussed this situation, emphasizing the potential fallout for Perry. She's known for her no-holds-barred commentary, and her insights add another layer to the unfolding drama. Williams stated that it's about time for accountability in Hollywood and questioned the motives behind such a documentary. And while some might view this as an opportunity for victims to speak out, others see it as an attack on a successful Black man. It raises a critical question. How do we balance the narratives of accountability and the potential for defamation in the entertainment industry? As more details emerge, many are left to wonder about the true motivations behind Maxine's Monster. Will it serve as a platform for justice, or could it simply be a sensationalized portrayal of a beloved figure? What do you think about this developing story? Is it time for Tyler Perry to face scrutiny, or is this documentary crossing the line? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe for more updates on this story and other important news from the world of entertainment.
Now, it's alleged that Tyler Perry, you know, is part of that alphabet community. There's been rumors circulating that men had to do what he wanted them to do in order to get roles. Now just think, you have never had any A1 actors. Denzel Washington, he ain't never been in a Tyler Perry movie. He's not had too many A1s, A2s actors in any of his movies. Those are things that make you go. So Tyler Perry released his own documentary, Maxine's Baby, that came out last year, where he talks about his success. And then this year, you've got Maxine's Monster. Maxine's Monster. And I'm like, Lord, they coming for Madea now. You know. But check this out. If they doing wrong, I want them all to be exposed. And I'm sick of people talking about the black man. If they doing wrong, they got to be held accountable too. You already know they gonna come for y'all. You know, we shouldn't even be hearing stories like this about how black men and black women who became billionaires and successful has mistreated their black brothers and sisters. You know, they became the slave owners. They treated black people allegedly. All of this is alleged, but I ain't got a dime, Tyler Perry. Shoot. Come on my show. Send me a donation. You got all that money. But allegedly, it's looking like all of these quote unquote famous black people have treated black people like dogs. Didn't want to pay them, then cheated them out with their contract, making them do SEX, UAL favors, talking about them, belittling them. This is awful. And it's going to be a 3-part series on old Tyler Perry slash Madea. A 3-part documentary titled Maxine's Monster Surviving Tyler Perry is scheduled to premiere next month, focusing on Tyler Perry. So, you know, remember Christian Keys was the one that said he knew a powerful billionaire that was living a secret life. So, earlier this year, Alfonso Ribeiro, and y'all remember him from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a fan tweeted Tyler Perry needs to revamp Alfonso Ribeiro's career. I just know he would. In response, Alfonso retweeted with the caption, I don't need or ever want that man to do anything for me. Lance Gross, who is also mentioned in the documentary, is known for his role as Calvin Payne on Tyler Perry's House of Pain. I'm just reading an article, not Madea. This is the article I'm reading. So Lance Gross is listed. Kristen Keys. Now this gets interesting right here. Oh my goodness. Hold on. What's going on? Okay. So you got Kristen Keys. He was well known in the industry. Remember when he shared an incident from last year where a billionaire offered him $100,000 in a car in exchange for his silence? The individual whom Kristen did not name requested that he remove his clothes. But according to Kristen, the man was not seeking a sexual encounter. He simply wanted to see Kristen's muscular physique. $100,000 and the car was offered to him. So he's listed in the documentary, a documentary. How do I say that? Documentary.
Um, Good evening. Hope
This is
everybody's doing
Christian.
amazing. Um, I am. I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience. Um, what I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately, and I really like it's in my bone marrow to discuss that because thankfully God built me the way that He built me, but I I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got at the same time this person was sexually harassing me for years. Um, he was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking a long way around, because if that means that you can carry your integrity with you, then, and it's 11:11. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another opportunity to connect with you. Please forgive my sins, my shortcomings, my bad decisions, and my mistakes. Please continue to guide and protect us as only you can. Everybody that's watching, it's not a presentation. If I see 11:11, I try to have another conversation with God. So thank you, Heavenly Father. I appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. In Jesus Christ's name we pray, amen. That's interesting. But there are people that will and have and will continue to, unfortunately, offer these things. And some of them are your heroes. Some of them are people who you're like, oh yeah, such and such is amazing, and he does this and he does that. Yeah, but he also does this and that. At some point soon, it's gonna have to come out. I've kept one of these on me since '05. Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll, all of the above. And the difference is, the wonderful thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent you from turning all of those things over to the police, because sexual harassment is a crime. Attempted sexual assault is a felony. And Tams, you literally just asked, why do we as Black people have to deal with that? But sometimes it's our own people. Sometimes it's our own heroes. Sometimes it's the very people we deify. And we look up like, oh, they're doing so much. They're doing so much. No, they're also doing this. And my only reservation about naming the people, there was directors along the way, like, hey, you read for this, that, and the other. You want to come back up to the apartment? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You got my headshot, my resume. I'm good. If I can handle that or not. I can kill that, but I don't need to come up to your apartment. We already had the audition. There's other people that I want to say everything, and my brother was like, nah, not yet. I want to tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere. It's gonna have to happen. I'm interested to see which peers are mad at me because it may interfere with their work. But yeah, you get a grown ass man that knows that you're heterosexual and you're sleeping off Hennessy in his guest room because he says it's safe. Because I know I'm bad, so after a big party, won't say what type, won't say where. I'm asleep. I'm gone because I'm 4-5 Hennessy's deep and not short Hennessy's either. And this dude tries to climb into bed with you. So you spaz out, push him out, like, what the fuck? Get ready to leave. He apologizes, blame it on the alcohol.
So sad.
And you try to forgive him. So you're like, all right, man. All right, I'm gone. You shake his hand on the way out, and he tries to grab your penis. He tries to shake and grab your equipment. And you spaz even more. Like, what the fuck you doing, man? What the fuck? My bad. So you go to leave. He tries to do it again. Now, at that point, my only regret is not bringing multiple bones in this person's face. So it's interesting. My heart goes out to that brother. He's going through something that is really traumatic. And as I've said before on this channel, doesn't get taken seriously enough. He's not specifying exactly who that person is at this moment. But I will say, well, first off, let me say, I am so glad that I've been in this industry as long as I have, and I haven't been tried in that type of way. And, it's interesting that he said the thing that he said about taking the long way around. Because I've always believed that, sometimes opportunities are handed to people in exchange for favors. Those people would be better off if they went the long way. But as my career goes on, I see how much of a wiser decision that was to make, as opposed to being the it guy for the moment. especially being young. And that is the thing. A lot of young men are in this position where they think they have to compromise in order to make something of themselves. They have to they have to be up under somebody or get a blessing from somebody, and that just isn't the case. You'll be far better off if you're able to go and get it yourself. If you And that is part of maturation as a man. That's part of growing as a man. And unfortunately, some people that are victims of this,
Yeah.
they'll be in a place of confusion, or they'll be lost, and then 10 years go by and that person that abused them, that was supposed to be this help, has completely forgot about them, won't take their phone calls. You're irrelevant, and now you're stuck with this history. It's trauma. It really is trauma. Just like I was reading articles about young men that are having sexual relationships.
So, that was Christian Key's uh, thumbs up for this video um, that was shared in this article, Maxine's Monster, Surviving Tyler Perry. Uh, I, and everything is alleged. Like I say, I don't have a dime. You can try to sue me. Everything is alleged. So September 28th, we we are going to learn the truth about Tyler Perry. We are going to find out how low down and dirty Tyler Perry is. We're going to find out that he's part of the alphabet community. We're going to, nothing surprises me anymore. I'm disappointed in all of these people that had become black billionaires, and you treated black people like you was the slave owners. You treated black people like they were slave owners. Well, you guys should have been trying to all band together, get our own distribution companies to distribute the music. Hell with Sony and all of the rest of these companies. Get our own TV stations, TV channels. But you know, it's no secret. They're not gonna let you own nothing. They're not getting ready to let these people own no radio stations, no TV stations. They might make you part owner of something, but to have controlling interest in your own company, no. So y'all sit up and mistreat your people, use them for your sexual fantasies, desires, and you act like the slave master. Instead of these powerful black people that I've seen being exposed this year, only thing you've done is damage more black people. Because we all are excited. We want to see, you know, black rappers, black models, black TV people, black radio hosts. We want to see them make it. But once y'all get this type of power, these owners, these people, they go nuts. They're not going to invite you to the table to sit at them, to sit with them. The J people are not going to invite you to the table and let you own anything. So you mistreat your people because you want to show monster that I'm going to do anything to make it. And they're not going to ever have you sit at the table with them. They're laughing. Just like they laughed at P. Diddy. You know, they've laughed at all of these black people that have become rich, and they've looked at them dog out their own people instead of helping them. And that's the sad part. So, November 28th, 24, there is going to be a 3-part docu-series coming out about Tyler Perry. And again, I'm going to say, keep on doing documentaries, however you say it. Keep on doing them. Y'all started this stuff with R. Kelly. Don't let it end there. I want this same energy for everybody. And boy, let me tell you, they giving it. Boy, they giving it. You know. So we gonna find out about Maxine Monster. We gonna find out exactly what Madea is about. Played Madea too well to me. And see, we supported Tyler Perry and his Madea plays. Hey, Ultra Maggot Patriot for life. So you know Trump got this election right. I mean, I don't even know why they try to spread the false narrative that Kamala Harris is leading in the polls. The lady doesn't even answer a question, okay? Poor thing, she's a puppet, you know. And that's their world. But back to Tyler Perry slash Madea. I do remember him saying that a woman had violated him. But it's all coming out on how we were calling some of these people our heroes. We're finding out these people are some messed up, dangerous, disgusting, low down people. You hire, say, oh, I've got all black people working for me, the majority. Tyler Perry had what? 3 or 4 shows on the air. 3 or 4 shows. You know, back to us black people. We supported you, Tyler Perry. We made you running up there to Chicago, everybody going to your place, and you get in a position of power. And allegedly, you done mistreated everybody that works for you. And, allegedly, you know, you part of the alphabet community. And I want to make this clear. I don't give a darn who anybody's sleeping with. It ain't none of my business what people do in their bedroom. But don't throw the stuff in my face and leave kids alone. See, I've gotten to the point that this is happening for a reason. All of these people being exposed for messing with the kids. The good Lord is angry. He want everybody to know what you people have been doing, and that's been not doing the right thing. Not doing the right thing. We don't even have that many black heroes. And you turn around and y'all mistreat us, talk to us like we dogs. This is all alleged. So, Tyler Perry is part of that crew too. He dirty, low down, no good. And I bet you he thought his shit didn't stink. He thought he had it going on. Because, like I said, he had 3 or 4 shows on at the same time. He probably thought he was untouchable. hmm Trying to show out in front of his J friends, and this is the way I run my shit. I ain't messed up about my people. I just hire them. Probably wasn't even paying them that much. And to think, when I was in Atlanta, I had wanted to go to his studio. I'm so glad I didn't. A 3-part docu-series comes out November 28th, talking about Tyler Perry. And I said, Lord have mercy, they coming from Madea. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all this information. I'm just taking my medicine. I'm getting ready to go to sleep for about 4 or 5 hours. You know, this social media is awesome because we get to see now actually what goes on when these people have been accused of stuff, what they're saying. We get to see what's in the court documents. So, Tyler Perry, allegedly Jay-Z, is going to be next, as he should be. Expose them all. What you do to one should be done to everybody. I want everybody to have a great Saturday night. Thanks for joining me. If you listen to the replay, April Showers really appreciates everybody that watches her videos. And I just want to thank everybody for sticking and staying with me over these years on YouTube. This is April Showers, and I'm out. They coming from a deer.